to mat and then you standing. It'll actually be when we're on the wall. I just tried to make room for everything that we're gonna do.
Thank you.
It's amazing that this kind of motion feels new to your body.
Oh, yeah, my left arm is complaining a lot.
David texted.
Yeah, the last time we did this was high school volleyball.
Yeah.
You're really sick.
Yeah.
Hey, God,
Just,
oh, yeah.
foolish. He said,
Does he have concerts this week?
yeah, he said.
Actually, I
it
was on a
doesn't
volleyball
have
team with our
So she's.
school when I was teaching.
Did let teachers play on the team?
No, I was teaching high school, and those of us at the school, adults, formed
Oh,
a
a team
team,
to play.
yeah, city league,
Ah.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah, adult volleyball leagues and co-ed softball leagues and
And bring it up, down, up, down. So it's going to armpit.
Oh. We got hot tub, you loosened all your joints in the hot tub.
Okay, let's bend our knees, pull our bottom under, and we're going to take it overhead, clockwise. Straighten it when your ball is at the top, straighten your knees.
what's this called? Soft stretch.
Okay,
Every Thursday.
all right, thank you. Yeah, I'm brand new, I've only been here 3 days.
Okay, stop. Let's
Welcome,
switch
welcome.
directions, counterclockwise.
You should be able to get a calendar in the office. That would be
Yeah, they have a calendar of activities at the office.
We are trying to take this so we know what we're supposed to be doing, just so you know. It's already
There's no
live.
men in here.
Yeah, one.
one.
Yeah, but there needs to be more.
Well, not
Especially
unless
if
they
you're
want to.
single. If you're single, there needs to be more men.
Amen.
You know, we're taping this, so we're trying not to
Oh,
talk
sorry.
too much.
Sorry.
And stop. And let's bring it to our right hip. Left arm up. Roll that ball down the side. And then roll it back up. Other side. Okay, let's do some shoulder rolls backward. Ooh, lots of crunching going on.
Yes.
Cereal time. And let's roll forward. Oop. It sounds so loud because it's right by my ear. It's probably not that loud, but okay, let's place the ball between our knees. Everybody's favorites. We're gonna do some squats. So your knees are over your toes. Your body is pulled under. You're going to sit back like you're in a chair. Change your mind. Stand up. All the while keeping a little bit of tension on that ball. going. That was 8, so this is 9. And this is 10. We're gonna hold it down here for a count of 10. 10, 9, squeeze that ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up.
Ah, yeah.
And let's do 10 more.
She surprised them quick.
So I'm just gonna spruce myself up for the camera. A little public service announcement. 6, 7, 8. You guys are doing great. 2 more. What are we gonna do on 10? Hold. We're gonna hold and squeeze. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, that was a bad
You
trick.
stuttered.
Bad joke. Okay, last set, we're gonna do 10 more, because everybody loves these so much. Say your prayers. Nine. Here we go. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up. Oh yeah, you did 30 squats. Go and tell everybody about that. That's a big deal. Okay. In your chair. Keep your ball nearby and your band. Oh, I need a band. Oh, there's one there. Isn't there one on your chair?
That's a little one that
Oh.
Somebody put an
there-
extra
there's
one
one
on mine.
there.
Oh, good. Okay.
One on the next one. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I guess there is one on your chair.
But no, it's a little short.
Okay. So get on the edge of your chair. Shoulders up, back and down. Extend your legs out a little bit. And you're gonna roll the ball down. And a nice stretch. And then roll it all the way back up. This seems like no big deal. But this is just a really nice and sitting stretch. And get your day started. Should feel your back starting to loosen up a little bit.
Is someone's ringer going off?
No, but I think her radio's still on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right knee, cross it under, loop it over. Try and keep your back not rigid straight, but semi-straight. So we're doing a figure 8 here.
And what muscles are these using?
We are using our hip flexors.
Cool.
It's imitating a march, and anytime you move your knee toward or away from your torso, you're engaging some of your deep core muscles down here in the belly. So we went under this time. Let's go over.
Over your right knee,
over your right knee.
under your butt.
There we go.
That's
Thank
what
you,
I was
Linda.
doing.
That's what we were doing.
I think that's what we were doing.
I
We're
Yes,
not
I'm
changing anything.
this way, right?
I changed mine up.
Did
I
you?
changed.
To this,
You can change it up.
Just do what, the opposite of what you're doing.
Yeah,
That's it.
And the opposite of what you
That's
did.
what I'm doing.
which is, I don't remember. It feels different, so I must have done something.
Yeah. Oh.
We still have to go under, so that's what's getting me screwed up. Maybe if we did that. Anyway, the motion is what we're working on. Okay. Let's bring our knees open a little bit. And what we're going to do is switch hands as we close and then open. Okay, nice job. Put the ball behind you. You're going to face sideways. Drop one knee down. Make sure you've got support here. So you're going to drop one knee down to the floor. And then you're going to drop half of your butt cheek off. Try and get that bent knee as close to the floor as you can. So what we're doing here is stretching out the muscle we just worked. We're stretching out the muscle that lifts your hip up, lifts your leg up.
No, I didn't do that. Is it? Not a good way.
Try and keep your body straight, facing that opposite knee. Ay, ay, ay. So this will stretch the top of your thigh too.
Yeah. Twisted my head.
Oh, yeah. Hey, ay, ay. Now I'm gonna have to come around and get you all back up to the chin. Linda, can you, when you get up, can you flip on the fans?
Oh, yeah.
It's either that one or
Actually, it's over there somewhere.
I think it's
That's
nuts.
what else is over there.
You guys feeling this one?
Yeah.
I don't think.
There, thank you. Kind of muggy in here.
It is.
Okay, enough of that. Let's go to the other side. You can also do this on a very padded surface at home. Okay, bring the knees back to the center. Let's extend the right leg out, toes up. Slowly lean forward.
This is a hamstring.
Okay, place that foot back. The leg. cross the right leg over the left knee. You're forming a number 4. And you're going to lean forward over that bent knee. If you want to get deeper into this stretch, you press down on the knee and you pull up on that foot. Probably the most valuable stretch you can do because you can do it sitting, standing, and lying down.
And if you flex, doesn't it protect your knee even more too? That's what I've heard. If you flex.
I don't know that it protects your knee.
It does something, it takes that one little pressure off that one
It might help your
ACL or something.
It might help the front of your shin. Get a little stretch in the shin.
Yeah.
Not a stretch, but you're shortening it. You may notice that one side is really tight, and that's the one you want to spend a little more time on, especially if you have surgery there or you have a limitation. Okay. Bring your bands to the front. Your elbows are bent slightly, they're straight out from your chest. And you're going to pull down and then straight. So give enough tension that you're really feeling it when it's down here in the open position. And then you relax the minute you leave your chest. So this may look like we're working our chest, but we're actually working the muscles on our back that keep our shoulders in good working motion. We're working a group called the rhomboids and the trapezius, infraspinatus, supraspinatus, teres minor, and some levator scapula. So we're getting a lot of stuff here. And one more, and when we're down at the chest, we're gonna hold it open for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Yeah. And we're ready for a second set. All right, I want to hear those muscle groups. Tell me what the muscle groups are. They're all in Latin, so if you've had Latin, it would be helpful.
I only recognize levators and rhomboids.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know that. I forgot that one. Thursday.
Does this help strengthen the shoulder?
Yes. And hold it down here, open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the key to all the shoulder things that we're going to do today is to keep the shoulders down. There's a tendency to raise them up and do this. And so tomorrow, your back will feel nothing, but you'll have a stiff neck. So keep those shoulders relaxed and open so they have room to move. All right, I think we should do another set just because it's Thursday.
And we're looking forward to Saturday and Sunday of doing nothing?
Maybe a little bike around the park. There's a car show in town.
Oh, yes. And then at the Oasis.
This is 8. We're gonna hold it down here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. let's put the band around our back. And now we're working the chest. Take a couple turns around, make sure you've got enough tension on it. The cool thing about the bands is it's self-adjustable. You can't really do that when you're using hand weights. You've got a 2 pound, 3 or 5. You can't change it to a 2.5 or 4.5. So that's why the bands are so friendly. So get it right up there, close to your armpits. Elbows are up, press straight out. Knuckles to the ceiling. Again, keep an eye on your shoulders. Well, if you did that, you'd be doing this. So don't keep an eye on your shoulders, but be aware that they should be down. We're gonna keep it out here and press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. I'm glad we turned the fans on. Thank you for matching with me, John.
What?
Thank you for matching with me, sort of.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. You gotta do that more often.
You have a spot right there?
I do. It's from rib night.
I can't keep t-shirts clean.
I can't either. Especially white. I always seem to crave spaghetti when I have white on.
Tempting the face.
This is 5, 6, 7, and get ready to press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. Little breather. One last set. So what we're working here is our chest muscle. The key to keeping your breast lifted is to work the muscle underneath the breast fat. Work the basement. Work the basement, and then
Do 10 more of these. No, just kidding.
for you, we'll do 100. 5, 6, 7, and let's press out here on number 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing, only we're going to crisscross at the wrists, alternating one over the other. Push and pull. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's open out and punch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Did you want to get a band and keep doing it with us?
Yeah. Do we have another band?
Yeah, we have more.
Ooh. Okay, left hand at your hip. Keep it anchored there. Right hand behind your head. Take a couple turns around your band.
Here, I'll get her a chair.
So you're going to press your hand to the ceiling. This is 3. Try and keep your head upright. Try not to pull your hair off your head. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What muscle are we using there? Take a wild guess.
Trapezius?
No, but you're close.
Your triceps.
Triceps. It's the back of the bicep.
On the back of the-
It's the part that waves in the wind, you know, when you look around. To do the Rose Bowl Queen wave. You can only do that when you're young. Okay, we're switching sides. Anchor that opposite hand down and press up. 6, 7, and 8. Let's take the band off. Bring it down to our feet. On the outside. So what we're gonna do now is work the side of our shoulder muscle, bringing it out. Slight bend in the elbow. And now we're gonna work to the front. Now we're working the front of the shoulder. Six. You're gonna walk right in front of the camera.
Oh, shit. I need to go through that door.
Okay.
And 8.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's bring it around to the outside and the other side. Take a couple turns and lift.
Now, this is my weak side.
Straight arm, Linda. 7. And 8. Now bring it to the front, right up on top of your knee almost. 2. 4. 6. 7. And 8. So bring the band to your left foot. Shorten it up quite a bit. You're going to lean over, put your elbow on your knee, and you're going to do what I call the lawnmower. You're going to pull up.
Whoa.
Did you break your lawnmower? 3.
Nearly broke my head.
4.
Other hand
5.
or other foot, either one.
6.
No,
7.
She's doing.
no, look.
Use your right hand.
No, look.
8.
Oh, he's my right.
Yes.
There you go.
There we go.
9. And 10. Switch legs. Switch arms. Place this around the bottom of your left foot. Sit a little bit on the edge of your chair. So get some tension in your band so that when you do this, it makes a sound. What you're gonna do is pump up and down like you're on the gas pedal.
Hey, you have
Yeah, that's looking good,
better
Joe.
mobility from last year, like a lot.
Yeah, I can.
That's amazing.
The band is actually acting as my muscles.
Yeah. That's okay, your muscle remembers it,
Yeah.
your real muscle
Yeah, but the nerve that controls the muscle is
doesn't remember.
Yeah.
kaput.
But you couldn't even pull it that far last year. That is kind of amazing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna move it up kind of like right under the ball of your foot, and you're gonna direct it inside and out, all the while it is flexed, toes to the ceiling. You might even feel this deep in your groin. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Even up high on your hip. Okay, let's change feet. And let's pump that gas pedal.
Do you have a band in the arch or on the ball of the foot, or does it matter?
Right here, it's in the arch. So let me explain what's happening here. These look like simple little ankle pumps. In the hospital, when someone has had any kind of surgery, one of the first things they do is get them pumping their ankles because it's increasing their venous return back to the heart. This is another one we try and do at the wall, is get our legs above our head. That helps the venous return come back to your heart also. So they look really simple, but they're doing something important. They're also working the front of your shin muscle, which is the muscle that's responsible for picking your foot up when you come to a curve. And as we get older, we do a little less picking up, and that's when we have trouble. And what it's doing is stretch, at the same time it's stretching your calf muscle in the back. So it's a simple but very effective little exercise. So move it up now to under the ball of your foot, and we're gonna direct that foot in, and then out. Okay, nice job. Let's move our chairs back to the position up against the wall. We're gonna do a few things standing at the wall, and then we'll move down to the mat. So I want you to stand against the wall with the ball behind your back. We're going to do a few more modified squats. And what I have to go here, Leslie, or yeah, because it'll go right there. Fine. So put that ball in the small of your back. Get your knees out so that when you sit back, you cannot see your feet. That means you're in the right position. And so what you're going to do is pull your belly in and just roll up and down on that ball just to a comfortable place. If you want, you can go down to 90 degrees on the knees, but if you don't have to get some benefit from this. Pull your bellies in. Nice job, Leslie. Tuck those toes. Now take a look at your feet. If you can see them, you need to realign your knees. You
When
should
you're
see 'em
standing up or when you're squatting?
when you're squatting, you should not be able to see them. Yeah, when you stand up, you will see them. They are there. They are there.
No.
Okay, let's go down a little deeper. Let's all try and get to a few more degrees down. Pull the belly in, press the back against that ball, and you're going to lift the heels off the floor one at a time for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and roll back up to a straight position. You should be feeling that one right here.
I don't know, I feel it right here on the knees.
Yes, the knees will feel it too. So, I want you to face the wall. ball on the wall and then walk it up with your fingers as high as you can get and then hold the stretch. And then walk it back down to about chest level and then do it again. Walk it all the way up. Do you want a bigger ball, Leslie?
Oh, this is fine.
Okay. Wow, look at Miriam. She's way up there.
Yeah, must do this a lot.
Hold that stretch. So all those muscles we just worked with the band, they're getting stretched right now. And walk it back down. This is making me sweat. And roll it back up.
Are you sure you don't want to move to Seattle and teach there?
I do love Seattle. I love the old Seattle. And roll it back down. We're gonna do this one more time. And roll it up. And hold the stretch. And roll it back down. So I want you to put your right hand on the ball, which is on the wall. It should be right out at shoulder level. And you're going to raise your outside arm, facing John Joyce.
Oh. Well, I was listening closely.
Okay, and what you're going to do is the same thing we do in the pool. You're going to lift your arm up and over while you extend your hips toward the center of the room. So your fingers are reaching toward the wall and your hips are reaching toward the center of the room.
Push your hips out, Leslie.
They're out.
They're out.
They're out.
They're not as stretched as those puppies are gonna get.
And straighten up. And then gently lean into the ball and drop the hip toward the wall. And then straighten up. And let's do the arm up ahead again. Arm to the wall, hips to the center. And then come out of that and lean the hip toward the wall.
See, now that pelvis and the ribs are creaking and my vertebrae are creaking.
Okay, let's turn around and face the other direction. Okay, arm up. Arm to the wall, hips to the center.
So
And
the hips
straighten
don't
up.
go out, the hips stay in the center.
So your hips are going the opposite direction of your arm that's overhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then let's switch now. So arm to the center of the room and hip to the wall. It's easier in the water, that's for sure. One more time, arm up and over, hips to the center. Arm to the center and hip to the wall. Okay, let's all do what you've been waiting for. Let's get our mats up against the wall. And this time take your tube down to the mat. You might need it for getting up. Okay, so your bottom is up against the wall, your feet are directly above your hips. your legs are straight up, I want you to point and flex your feet. Pumping that blood up to your brain. The blood has to go through your butt though, and then on up. Take a turn. There, look at this. Point and flex. Take my shoes off. Okay, so I want you to reach up, put the band around your right foot at the instep. Pretending that the wall is the face of a clock with both feet at noon. Going to slowly take that right foot down to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and as close to 3 as you can get. Hold it there and point and flex. That's ridiculous. Putting it on your chair. Point and flex. Okay, so stop the pointing and flexing. And let's see if you can pull it a little closer, maybe past 3. Now that your leg is warmed up a little bit. And in this position, let's point and flex. Okay, let's slowly walk that foot back up the wall, back up to noon, and switch the feet, put the band around the other foot. And we're working from 11 to 10 to 9, maybe a little past 9, and point and flex.
I knew somebody was gonna do that. I was hoping it wasn't me.
Okay, let's pull it a little past 9. And let's point and flex here. Nice job. And slowly walk it back up. 9, 10, 11, and 12. And take the band off. Put it aside. So with our right foot, we're going to move toward 1, 2, and 3. And with our left, we're going to work toward 11, 10, and 9. So your legs are spreading apart in a V. And when you get as low as you can, stay there and point and flex.
Oh, sorry. Did you need it?
The walls.
I can leave it there for you.
No, it's fine. I don't think I should go any farther.
Okay.
And stop the pointing and flexing and bring them all the way back
I
up to
think
the
I
top.
split in half.
Now bring your the bottoms of your feet together on the wall. You're going to open your knees, drop the feet down so you're making a diamond shape, and then keeping the feet in touch with the wall, you're going to straighten them back up so that both legs are straight. hip at the top together,
Gotcha.
and then you bring the feet together and open the knees.
Okay. That makes better sense.
Ooh. Nice. This is a good one. Let's do 2 more of these. And last one. And down here now, while you're in an open diamond, I want you to press down gently on your knees to open them out a little bit more. And bring the knees together and bring the knees into your chest and have a nice little rest. Okay, push yourself away from the wall. Roll over so that you can sit up. You're going to sit with your back up against the wall. Nice job. So sit with your upper back against the wall. What you're going to do is bring your hands up like you're being arrested. You're forming a W, and I want you to try and keep your arms as much in contact with the wall as you can as you bring your hands together overhead. So it's like you're kind of cleaning the wall. Don't be surprised if your arms are far out away from the wall. It's not unusual. We don't do this, so it's not a muscle exercise we do very often, but this is really good for a lot of stuff back there. It's not a pleasant exercise.
Is this good for your neck?
Not necessarily. It's not bad for the neck. Because it's
help my arm go up.
it's supporting the muscles that support your neck.
Yeah.
Don't do it if it hurts. Honestly.
Okay, take your left arm up. Try and touch the back of the wall. And then try and move to the side like it's a clock again. All the way down to 6. All the way up to 12. And last one up here at the top. And then down. Let's do the other side. Arm up. I can't do it on that side. And last one down. Ooh. Okay, so let's reach toward our straight legs. You can pull yourself away from the wall. Bring our feet together. And just roll down between your bent knees, open knees I should say, into a diamond. And come up. together. Place our hands down here by our hips and just lean forward. Should be immediately obvious what muscles you're working here.
Back runs over the pelvis.
The hamstrings.
This is right.
Yes, and the back here on the SI joint too. Left leg crosses over right. Pull that knee in. Place one hand at the side and look over your shoulder. Come back to the center and then make the twist in the other direction. Come back to center, and while you're bent like this, keep your hands by your hips and lean forward. Tell me where you're feeling at. Calf. Muscles.
Bottom of the foot.
Yes, me too. Okay, relax back, straighten out. Let's do the number 4 on the other side. Let's turn in the direction of the bent knee. Look over your shoulder. Other way. Yeah. You're always trying to pull towards something to hold on to. And release. Let's go to the other side. And release back to center. Let's lean forward into that bent knee. Ah, this is the payoff right here. Okay, folks, we are done.